All right, I got some new gear for the barn, and we're gonna be taking a look at the first thing I'm gonna assemble, which is gonna be the Rogue Adjustable Bench 3.0. Now, upon disassembly, honestly, one of the coolest things that I found that they did for this is just how it's put together. Everything's packaged together. Everything's a little bit more condensed. Obviously, you do have to assemble it, but I thought this was really cool. If you take a look at all your nuts and bolts and everything are kind of secured in these metal pieces here that just kind of fold up. It's not just in bags, so like everything is right there for you to use. You're not gonna throw it all over the floor. You're not gonna lose it. It's all very organized, and it's easy to keep things organized, which if you're me, you need any help to keep things organized when you're unpacking gear.
It's actually a pretty simple assembly. The bench actually comes fairly well assembled before you even start. I would highly recommend you just kind of get everything, lay it out all on the floor, take a glance over the instructions before you start there. Most of this is just threading nuts onto a few bolts, do everything finger tight and wait to the end to kind of tighten everything down. The only parts that become a little bit tricky are when you have to slide in some connecting rods, basically with some bushings into some tight spaces. It can be tough to kind of balance everything and get everything lined up where you want it or where you need it. But that just takes a little bit of finesse. That's really the hardest part. 85 degrees. Once that's done, you just go around and give everything a pad for the bench, tighten down, and the bench is ready to go. And then 0 to 30 degrees on the seat. All of the range of motion to hit all of the different angles that you want to use this thing from, whether it's chest supported rows, incline bench, military press, anything like that you're going to be able to do with this bench. It moves very easily up and down through all of those different notches, and then it's actually rolls really nice, and it's very easy to store away. You can flip it up on its end. If you are tight on space in your gym, this is a great bench for you because you can just set it up in a corner. It's super easy to move around and roll up and put against the wall or put in a corner where it's out of the way and you have open floor space, which I love, and that's kind of what I constructed the barn gym around.
All right, just finished assembling the bench, and one of the highlights for sure is the pad. Now, one of the things I like, made in America, so that's always awesome. Always first choice is anything that's gonna be made in America. And then this is like a textured polyurethane foam. The foam's definitely a little bit stiffer, which I like. It feels more durable, and then that texture is gonna actually help hold you in place a little bit more. So can't wait to check it out. If there's another piece of equipment or gear you want to see me review, go ahead and put it down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.